I'm Ron Morrison, principal of Kenton High School. On behalf of the Board of Education, Superintendent of Kenton City Schools, Mr. Sturgeon, administration, teaching staff of Kenton High School, Ohio High Point, teaching staff of Kenton Middle School, and of the Kenton Elementary, we welcome you to this evening's commencement program. We have great weather, a great class of students to honor this evening's commencement. So at this time, I would like to introduce Sarah Lynn Bleckinger, Senior Class President.
This special night is one of the greatest we will ever experience. Our family, our friends, our school, our community, and our God have all combined to make us who and what we are today. Let us now spend a few moments in silent meditation to reflect upon those who have helped us on our journey here.
This time I would like to introduce David Sturgeon, Superintendent of Kenton City Schools.
Quite a senior class we've got here. In fact, I'm a little jealous of Mr. Morrison because he gets to be here at the end with you folks. You've accomplished an awful lot of things. You've had 3 principals, for one thing. Not because you were bad, but for other reasons. I really appreciate, too, the leadership that this senior class showed this year. It would not have been near as fine a year as it has been without the leadership of this class. What pleasure I have is also to introduce our platform guests. On my right, Tim Stryker, member of the Board of Education. Next to him, Diane Smith, who is also a member of the Board of Education. Next is Mrs. Rosemary Levan, who is representing Ohio High Point here with us today. A lot of our seniors, a lot of our students attend Ohio High Point. We're very pleased to have her with us today to share in the joy of this occasion. She will have a few remarks for you in a moment. On this end, my left, John Roby, member of the Board of Education. Dr. Winnett, member of the Board of Education. And next is Max Heilman, president of our Board of Education. And I know they share the same pride that I have in this class and this great occasion. This time I'd like to introduce Mrs. Rosemary Levan from Ohio High Point Joint Vocational School for a few remarks.
Very much for inviting me to be with you tonight. On behalf of Ohio High Point CBS, first of all, to the graduates, I would like to extend congratulations and wish you continued success and accomplishment. Secondly, to the families, I wish to commend you for a job well done and support and love you've given each and every one. Next, to the faculty, staff, and administration, our appreciation for the collaboration and the cooperation for the common good of us all. And finally, to the graduates, it has been said that a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Tonight, take that step now to greater success. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Levan. At this time, we will have the class speakers, and our first speaker will be Michael Francis Barrett.
Some people say graduation is an end, but I prefer to view it as a beginning. After this day, a chapter in the lives of the class of 1994 will be complete. However, there are many chapters still to write. There are numerous people who have contributed to our high school career, and these people deserve to be recognized. I would like to thank the Board of Education, because without them, our school system could not run. To the teachers, I would like to say thank you. The last 4 years, you have taught us, argued with us, challenged us, and finally loved us. Again, I thank you. Without the teachers, we the students would not have received our exceptional education. To the parents, I would like to say thank you. Moms and dads, you held our hands as we took our first unsure steps to kindergarten. You were there when we got our first report cards. You have led us every step of the way. You have been there for the good times and the bad times. But no matter what, you have loved us. And now, you have led us to our high school graduation, and you have prepared us for the rest of our lives. Again, I thank you. To my fellow students, I also say thank you. We have spent the greater part of our last 13 years together. We have argued, we have laughed, we have cried, and we have done these things together. We will always remember our senior year, the prom, the athletic wins and losses, and our classes. Again, I say thank you, and I love every single one of you. On August 28, 1963, over 300,000 people stood in the shadows at the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial for the Civil Rights March on Washington. And on this hot August day, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. told this capacity crowd that he had a dream. I, too, have a dream. My dream is that this graduating class will restore the hope of the American public and its young people. This graduating class could contain the doctor who cures cancer, or the future president who brings about world peace, a Supreme Court justice, or a teacher who inspires students to achieve their highest ability. I just ask for the leaders of our country and our elders to give us, the graduating class, time to prove ourselves. Give us a chance to make a difference in society. Give us a chance to improve the world. I ask you, my fellow classmates, to strive to be the best you can be. I also ask you never to stop dreaming. My sophomore year, I wrote on my English notebook, "Dare to dream." Because if we do not dare to dream, all hope is lost. No dream is too silly or too unrealistic. If it comes from your heart, a dream can come true. So in closing, I challenge the class of 1994 to make our country, our town, our schools, and and ourselves proud. Thank you.
Our next class speaker will be Andrew L. Hill.
Good evening, Superintendent Sturgeon, Mr. Morrison, Ms. Crum, board members, faculty, staff, parents, family members, friends, and classmates. I welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 1994. It seems only a short while ago we were all 5 and 6 years old, entering kindergarten, scared, and counting years until we were out of school. Here we are today, 13 years later, ready to graduate and take the next step of life. Before we graduate, I would like to take a few moments and reflect upon our time together. In past years, graduation has been a time to look forward and to look at the past. This year, I want us to reflect on what has made us the graduates of the class of 1994, who we are today. First, our family deserves much of the credit for who we are today. From the day of our birth until the present, our families have helped to encourage and mold us into the individuals we are today. Another group of people that deserve much of the credit have worked with us together for 13 years to make this graduation possible. They are our teachers and school administrators. They have worked during our school days to prepare us for future challenges and helped us to grow and mature as individuals. Educators are what make our world prosper, for without education, progress is not possible. The class of 1994 owes a great deal of gratitude to our parents, families, and teachers. After 13 years of school, filled with both good and bad times, we are all still friends and help each other through the tough times. Over the years, our class has been introduced to new ideas and change. Starting at elementary school, we were taught new material that was challenging and demanding to us children and forced us to mature and learn valuable skills. In middle school, our class was the first in Kenton to use a literature-based reading program. It took us a few weeks to get the bugs out, but it is still being used today. When it was time for our high school year, the state of Ohio gave our class the honor to be the first to take the 9th grade proficiency test. For some, the test was easy, but for others, it was a challenge. Classmates and teachers worked together so the results would improve. When our junior came, we had little money to put our prom together. Once again, our class pulled together. Under the leadership of Miss McAllister and Mr. Davis, we sold jewelry, pizzas, mugs, and keychains. We worked for months making fish and dolphins out of cardboard and newspaper. The prom turned out to be a wonderful success and will be remembered by all in attendance. This past year, with the change of administration, our class is the first class in many years to have 3 principals while seniors. This year, we also learned that one of our friends and classmates has a serious disease. The class pulled together and sent David Jordan cards, gifts, and our support. We are all very proud that he is with us today, and our support and prayers will continue. The class of 1994 has always proved to be a very resourceful class, one that I am very proud to be a member of. At graduation, the future becomes a clearer vision as we leave our past behind and move into our adult lives. college is the road that will lead many to successful and fulfilling careers. Others may choose to enter the workforce, support themselves and their families, or save up for future education. No matter which road, this is a time of transition for us as individuals. College-bound students will need to adjust to living away from home and finding new friends. Those finding employment will also adjust to supporting themselves and working full-time. The next few years are a time to mature and learn the skills needed in the life that each of us choose. As I look out over the class of 1994, I see not only the friends and classmates I have known for my entire life, but I also see the next generation of doctors, lawyers, scientists, business professionals, secretaries, factory workers, and numerous other occupations. The world is ours to explore and to do the best we can to take our great nation and our world into the next century. I want to leave you with one final thought. Seniors, it's our turn. From now on, it is our turn to carry on the American ideal and be the leaders of tomorrow. It is our turn to tackle the mistakes of yesterday and conquer the problems that tomorrow holds. It is our turn to go on to the Institute of Higher Learning and pursue our dreams. It is our turn to educate the children of tomorrow, our children, and prepare them for their futures. For our entire lives, we have looked forward to this day of celebration, and now it is our turn to celebrate and rejoice in our achievements. It is now our turn. I challenge you, my classmates, to go out and make this world a better place for ourselves, our parents, and our children. May God bless each of us, and thank you for the best years of my life.
Our last class speaker is Jennifer Lynn James.
I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our school board members, teachers, parents, families, and friends. Thank you for being here this evening to share this special day with all of the graduates. My fellow classmates, the graduating class of 1994. Our high school journeys would not be complete without a glimpse into our past and some realizations about our future. I walked into the school clutching my mom's hand, the one whose main goal my mind should expand. I found so much more than paper, books, and pens, a room full of people, soon to be friends. The teacher led me to a group, all circled on the floor. Thoughts flooded me. Sit, stand, stay, or race to the door. As the day wore on, we all came to know our newfound friendships could only grow. And so they did, from year to year, sharing our hopes, our dreams, and even some fears. To the middle school, many more faces to meet, old ones and new, so many to greet. Here we learned about sentences, presidents, and such, but also of hairspray, zits, and our very first crush. Roaming the halls and skipping class, our only prayer was, please, let us pass. A small spat with friends made us oh so glum. How were we to know what was yet to come? On to yet another school, so big and so strange. It's the high school, what a change. We are now the little ones, freshmen they call us, forgetting our combinations and riding the bus. A year goes by, we're now middle of the field, going for our licenses, stop, going yield. Ball games, homecoming, prom, and having fun. A good time was had by each and every one. We came to school each and every day. It wasn't just knowledge that caused us to stay. Our friends and our classmates, they pulled us through. We constantly urged, there's nothing you can't do. Together probably for the very last time, we said we urged, there's no mountain you can't climb. May you always remember this, our final day, and let us share a smile and a tear as we go our separate ways. Classmates, we have all grown to know each other in some way. We've all encountered each other in different situations and formed different kinds of relationships, whether it's close friends, teammates, classmates. We've been touched by one another through our abilities that each and every one of us possess. Some of us can play instruments, be good listeners, create art, fix automobiles, cheer others up, be good leaders, or work with computers. These abilities have been shared with each and every one of our classmates, but now it's time to share with the world. Each and every one of you has the ability to contribute something special and something very unique. We have been given a good foundation in high school to realize our abilities and to develop them. Now it is time for us to go out and share our abilities, just as we have shared them with each other. We need to realize that there is so much that lies ahead of us. There is nothing that you cannot do. Do your best at whatever endeavor you choose, and always remember our road to graduation and the memories that we share. I love you guys.
Thank you, Michael, Andrew, and Jennifer. And now we will have the traditional presentation and acceptance of the class spoon with Sarah Lynn Blackinger, Senior Class President, and Teresa Jo Bramble, Junior Class President.
In preparing for this traditional passing of the spoon, I kept wondering to myself, what is so important about a wooden spoon? No good answer came to me. Then I thought, maybe it's tradition that is important. But what good is tradition without a reason? It finally came to me. The real importance of the ceremony is the passing. By this act, we, the class of 1994, complete our passing to Kenton High School. While we will always maintain fond memories of our time here, we are no longer the senior class. That responsibility now falls on the class of 1995. Teresa, with this spoon, the class of 1994 declares the class of 1995 the seniors of Kenton High School. I am proud to take this opportunity to have the class of 1995. I hope that our class can follow the footsteps of this senior class, be good examples for those classes below us.
This graduating class, through educational legislation, was required to do something that no previous graduates were asked to do. This class had to pass the 9th grade proficiency test. All eligible seniors have passed that 9th grade proficiency test. And also an honors diploma was created by the State Board of Education that required these students to do the following: complete the high school curriculum or individualized education program developed for the students by the high school. Demonstrate at least a 9th grade level of literacy and basic competency on all 9th grade proficiency tests in math, reading, writing, and citizenship. They had to meet the criteria for honors, which include a college prep curriculum, with a grade point average of at least a 3.5 and scoring high on the 12th grade proficiency test, or having a composite score of 27 on the ACT or equivalent on the SAT. Lastly, this class, through scholarship and grant money, was awarded $417,000. We are very proud of this class and their educational accomplishments through 4 years. The main reason we are here tonight is to graduate these young men and women of Kenton High School. Mr. Heilman, the Board of Education, it gives me a great deal of pleasure as principal of Kenton High School to certify to you that these students have met all the standards set by the Kenton Board of Education and the State Department of Education and are eligible to receive their high school diploma tonight. Mr. Heilman.
Class of 1994, congratulations, the Kenton City Board of Education. As you have just heard, you have been certified to us that you have met all the requirements for graduation from Kenton City School. At this time, Mr. Morrison, let the awarding of diplomas begin.
Kenton High School is a very special place. A very special place for me because I graduated from Kenton High School in 1966. At this time, I would like for all previous graduates of Kenton High School to please stand. I'm sure it's a very special place for you as well. Seniors, are you ready? Will the junior class president, Teresa Bramble, and the junior class vice president, Dusty Dolan, please bring the seniors forward. First graduate of the class of 1994 is Jennifer Tiffany Archer Goldstein. Graduating with distinction. Tammy Sue Armstrong. Amy Lynn Bailey. Jarvie Lee Bailey II. Laura Ann Barnes. The next graduate on your program, Scott Allen Barnes, is recuperating from a recent automobile accident and is recovering at Riverside Hospital in Columbus. The graduates and staff of Kenton High School wish Scott a speedy recovery. Scott's diploma will be officially presented when he returns home, and good luck, Scott. Michael Francis Barrett, receiving an honors diploma, graduating with distinction. Michael Lee Barrett. Mary Kathleen Biederman. Janice Denise Phillips, receiving an honors diploma with high distinction. Tara Lynn Fleckinger. Julie May Bloomfield. Melissa Dawn Boxeter. Rebecca Frances Bramble, graduating with high distinction. Heidi Lynn Brewer. Wade Edward Breitstein. Heather Marie Green. Jennifer Renee Brockman, receiving an honors diploma. Christopher Michael Brooks. Tina Marie Bird. George Calvin Bushon. Joshua James Byers. Chad Douglas Camper. John Thomas Carlson, receiving an honors diploma. April Renee Clements. Matthew Allen Plum. Misty Renee Claiborne. Christopher Brian Coates. Derek Mitch Collins. David Dallas Connor. Dana Danielle Conover. Sheila Ann Coon. Amy Danielle Korn. Katie Lynn Davis, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with distinction. Penny Ann Davis. Brad Dwayne Dirk. Philip Thomas Drum. Chad Aaron Duff. Melissa Marie Dyer. Jacqueline Nicole Fisher. Lee J. Fulton. Daniel James Galkowitz. Margaret Elizabeth Gerber. Linda May Gerling. Billy Jack Gratt. Todd Allen Hamilton. Ryan Patrick Ham. Sarah Joellen Hart. Frida Renee Harris. Andy James Hayter. Gary Dean Henderson. Heather Renee Hicks. Sarah Jean Hicks. Andrew Elton Hill, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Linda Sue Hinton. Angela K. Hogan. Kenneth Stephen Holbrook. Joshua Tyler Horner. Nicholas Ramsey Hubble. Ana Maria Kudiainen. Don't ask me to do that one again. Jennifer Lynn James. Receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Mark Allen Jenkins. David Wayne Jordan. Holly Renee Jordan. Corey M. Justice, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Christopher Carroll Cobb. Jeremy James Cobb. Richard Omar King. Wayne Roger Emery. Gary Melvin Kendall II. Andrew Donald Kinnear, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Stacy Dawn Kinnear. Martin William Kennison, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Amy Michelle Kissling. Cynthia Jo Cook. Gregory Scott Mower. Jonathan George Mower. Tamara Michelle Lee. Michael Anthony Ledesma. Janine Nicole Lewis, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Amy R. Long. Nikki F. Long. Jeff Stewart Mabry, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Jason B. Manning. Michelle Lynn Collins. Sarah Lynn Hume. Brandy Jean McClown. Brian E. Meade. Thelma Sue Mendenhall. Heather Nicole Middleton.
All right, head!
Bart Allen Morris, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Carrie Jane Morris. Amy Jo Mullen. Tiffany Jo Myers, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with distinction. Wendy Allison Myers. Trina Neverdal. Chad Robert Nutter. Brian Glenn Oxter. Ingo Oliver Fort. Brock Brandon Osborne. Chad Joseph Patton. Isi Gabriela Peña Martinez. Carrie Jean Piper. Garth Gabriel Pringle. Danielle Joe Purcell. Judson E. Prairie. Jamie Nicole Richardson. Elizabeth Ann Rogers. Laurel Elise Rogers. Tanya Marie Ruth. Emily Jill Sanders.
Are you ready, gang?
Patrick Brian Schwartz, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. John Allen Swimmer, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Chad David Schaefer. Kenton Blake Sharp. Wendy Renee Sharp, graduating with high distinction. Philip Anthony Sheets. John Michael Fletcher. Michael Lee Spangler. Michelle Lynn Spangler. Timothy J. Spearman. Jerry Marie Sprang, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Jennifer Corinne Stansberry, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Jennifer! Jay Stofford. Jonathan Lee Steele. Stacy J. Stevens. Doug L. Titus. Barbara Bethany Van Buster. Jamie Todd Van Buster. Emmett Daniel Webster. Shannon Renee Wells, receiving an honors diploma and graduating with high distinction. Rodney Hamilton Wilcox. Fonda Sue Williams. Jeremy Joe Woodruff. Curtis Edward Adrian Elizabeth Wendell, receiving an honors diploma. Wendy Lynn Weininger. Heather Jo Yoakum. At this point in the ceremony, we would like to pause and ask Mr. Surgeon to please come forward. Mr. Surgeon, you introduced these graduates to Kenton High School 4 years ago. The graduates have requested that you read the name of the last graduate of this class. Declare the class of 1994 as graduates.
That wasn't in the program. I was sort of enjoying that, sitting back there not doing anything. The final and last graduate in the class of 1994, graduating with 4 years of perfect attendance, Annette Renee Derlin. Thank you, graduates, for that honor and engagement. This time, Superintendent, City Schools, I declare you graduates, and now alumni can turn your tassels. I think in her last duties as your president, until you meet again in your reunion, your senior class president, Mayor Blexinger, come forward.
In opening this ceremony, we pause to reflect upon the things which helped us to achieve the milestone we celebrate tonight. Now it is time for us to go forward into the world and put into practice what we have learned. Let us end by spending a few moments in silent meditation to reflect upon the friendships, the dreams, and the challenges of the future.
With our class of 1995, officers, please come forward. Just come on forward to dismiss them. Go of life, surrender.